Good evening, I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler Kelly.
And we welcome you to our Twilight Talks on the Psalms. Tonight we are in Psalm 74, verses 1 through 3, and then 18 through 23, Tyler.
O God, why have you cast us off forever? Why does your anger smoke against the sheep of your pasture? Remember your congregation, which you have purchased of old, the tribe of your inheritance, which you have redeemed. This Mount Zion, where you have dwelt, lift up your feet to the perpetual desolations. The enemy has damaged everything in the sanctuary. Remember this, that the enemy has reproached, O Lord, and that a foolish people has blasphemed your name. Oh, do not deliver the life of your turtle dove to the wild beast. Do not forget the life of your poor forever. Have respect to the covenant, for the dark places of the earth are full of the haunts of cruelty. Oh, do not let the oppressed return ashamed. Let the poor and needy praise your name. Arise, O God, plead your own cause. Remember how the foolish man reproaches you daily. Do not forget the voice of your enemies. The tumult of those who rise up against you increases continually.
All right. And so the Babylonians have come. Things are in desolation. There's a lot of despair in the land. And it's an interesting thing that, he's asking, when are you going to make this right, God? Well, verse 12, yet God, my king, is from of old, working salvation in the earth. You divide the seas by your might. You broke the heads of the dragons of the waters. You crushed the head of Leviathan. You gave him his food for the creatures of winters. He's acknowledging God has the power. And then he says there, verse 20, have regard for your covenant. Remember your word, God. At the same time, though, the answer back is also what? In telling God to remember his word, really what's part of what they haven't heard or understood yet.
They haven't understood his word, and they haven't understood that they're supposed to do something about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine to look at God and go, God, in your covenant you say, therefore I expect you to. God has no problem if you claim the covenant. But you need to do your part of it too. Why was the temple in ruins? Oh, I don't know. They didn't keep the Sabbath of the land. You realize for 5 centuries, they did not keep a single time of the Sabbaths for the 7-year Sabbath of the land. They didn't keep not one. Wow, that's a lot. 5 centuries. We haven't even been on this. America's like young, man. 5 centuries. What they bring in as far as deities?
Every false god under the sun.
Yeah. All the gods of the land in which they went to possess, that God said, do not follow after them.
And destroy them all.
And destroy them all. They did the exact opposite.
Well, this god looks cool. This god looks cool. This god looks cool.
Yeah. And then they went after the girl gods. You say the girl gods, yeah. The girl gods. That's the ones where you get the girls. And you say, no, I'm not going to explain it. Well, just suffice to say that the girl gods in ancient Israel, the girls were happy to be evil with you because that was part of their service to their goddesses. And oh, wait, that brings in a whole other realm of, you broke my covenant. And it takes God the better part of 5 centuries before he goes, bam, done with this. And then they have the audacity to go, how long are you going to forsake us? Remember your covenant. Repent. Repent. They know he's got the power. Now they need to get their side of it right. And the funny thing is, you remember what James 4 says to us? Draw near to God and
He'll draw near to you.
He'll draw near to you. I don't know where you are today. Today is what traditionally is known as Good Friday. What?
Nothing.
What? That
Nothing
we didn't.
after.
Okay. And this Sunday coming up is Easter. A lot of people are going to go to church because it's one of the 2 big church Sundays, right? God's not looking for you. He's not looking for any of us to give him, a little bit of a head nod like, yay, you forgave me. I'm giving you one Sunday this year. I'll remember you at Christmas. Maybe I'll get some better gifts if I worship you there, big guy. No. He's looking for people that want to be in covenant with him and with whom he can be in covenant so that he can accomplish his mission for his kingdom, for the salvation of souls and for the blessing of his children. And it's up to you and I to become those kind of people. Anything you want to add?
No, sir.
All right, invite him back for Sunday.
We hope to see you this Sunday, either in the live stream or in person at the Lake Butler Church of Christ in Lake Butler, Florida, at 9:30 for our Bible class and 10:30 for our worship service. As Brian said this afternoon, if you happen to live in the Lake Butler area and you would like to participate in our Easter egg hunt for our kids between Bible class and services, we would love to see you for that as well.
Good night.
Good night.